To another one of my live stream lectures. And before we get started, I just want to take a moment to thank all of my supporters and everyone for supporting my YouTube channel. And I'm looking at my calendar. Do not forget to mark your calendar for June the 24th. I'm going to do another relational live stream lecture. And the focus of that lecture is I'm going to give some insight in regards to many of the things that I continue to do to cultivate and to develop and to nurture and to grow my YouTube channel. You know, it's mind blowing. You know, my channel, I believe I'm well over 400,000 subscribers. And you know, it's just I've seen so much growth in my channel. It's just unreal. So on that date, I'm gonna give some insight on many things I do on a daily basis, a weekly basis, and a monthly basis that has pushed my channel into the next stratosphere. So with that being said, let's get on down to today's lecture, which is acknowledging my YouTube channel. June the 6th of this month, my YouTube channel has it celebrated its 5-year anniversary as a content creator. June 6th of 2020, I did my very first video upload. And whenever my YouTube channel hit the anniversary, I like doing a lecture on acknowledging that, because you know my thing is, you know, from what I have discovered, or what has unfolded, you know, during my 5-year journey in terms of being a content creator, is first of all, you got to step up to the platform. I'm speaking for myself from day one, with a mission, goals, and objective on paper for your channel. That is the driving force and the foundation of the what behind what you do as a content creator. You know, I embrace that business model. And I really do embrace that business model as a content creator by having that strategic business plan in place and understanding that and I have the mindset, you know, it is a business by evidence. Once your channel has been monetized, my channel, January of 2026, made 3 years that my channel has been monetized. So, you know, we get channels that are monetized, we get a YouTube check at the end of the month, and we get a 1099 at the end of the year to reflect the revenue that we made as a content creator if your channel is monetized. So that's evidence that it's a business. And it's evidence that it's a business if you violate those community guidelines as a content creator. YouTube will shut your channel down. So, you know, by having that mindset in terms of the business model, having a strategic plan in place, you know, studying and knowing those community guidelines on an ongoing basis has helped me with the success as a content creator and with the success of my channel to reach this 5-year mark as a content creator. And I knew that early on. I've been strategic all my life, so it's nothing new in terms of embracing that business model. What has helped me with the success of my channel, and because January of 2023, my channel became monetized, so it's hitting the 3-year mark for monetization. January of 2024, my YouTube channel earned a YouTube Silver Play Button Award, and that was a tremendous feat. The criteria to earn that YouTube Silver Play Button Award, the channel have to have hit that first 100,000 subscribers. There are many other stringent requirements, not just the subscribers. Your channel, to meet criteria to get that Silver Play Button Award, could have no warning strikes on your channel within the 365 days. And YouTube check that out. Another stringent requirement is all of your content. I have well over 8,000 plus published content. That's a lot of work. All of your content must be original. You cannot use anyone else's music. You cannot use anyone else's material in any shape, form, or fashion. That is considered plagiarism. And trust me, YouTube got mechanisms in place where they can do copyright matches, and they're going to analyze and they're going to dissect your channel, or when your channel becomes eligible to earn that YouTube Silver Play Button award. And when you meet all those stringent requirements, and you have to maintain those requirements, when you meet all those stringent requirements as a content creator to earn that YouTube Silver Play Button award, what will occur is in your YouTube studio will surface in your YouTube studio for the YouTube Silver Play Button application. And then you make application, you submit it to YouTube, and then they're going to spend about 2 weeks analyzing and dissecting your channel. They're going to dissect all of your published content. They're going to know if you violated any of those community guidelines before they mail you that Silver Play Button award. That was a tremendous feat, people. And by utilizing that business model, by understanding the importance of keeping a separation, for me, from Marie Holiday, and keeping a separation from my social media persona and my real life persona. It is separate and distinct, and that's critical. Cameras ain't rolling on me 24/7. I don't get on these platforms and self-disclose personal information about me or my family or what I do or what I don't do in any shape, form, or fashion. My job, by embracing that business model, is I come on these platforms to share my knowledge, my skills, my experience in thought-provoking, educational, useful topics to the world. I also may do shorts. I've been traveling abroad a lot, so I may do live footage to share, to educate the world on this experience of, for example, when I'm inside of the Valley of the Kings in the Sahara Desert, filming that live footage of those pyramids and those tombs. Check out a lot of that live footage. I did a lot of live footage when I was riding on the biblical Nile River in Cairo, Egypt. The Nile River is biblical. It predates Christ. And it's the blood life of Egypt. It goes Upper Egypt, Lower Egypt. So I do limited live footage when I'm traveling abroad. Last year, 2024, I was in Rome in Italy at the Vatican, the Roman Colosseum, a lot of those historical sites throughout Italy. And that's useful, educational, thought-provoking information when I do those limited live footage when I'm traveling abroad. And all of that educational, thought-provoking, motivational, inspiring, 8,000 plus published content ties into the mission, goals, and objective in my purpose of being a content creator. And I think by embracing that business model has had a direct impact on my 5-year anniversary. The success of my channel in doing the footwork. I ain't gonna sit here and say it was easy. No, I had to work. I work harder now than ever before, world, as a content creator, to continue to push my YouTube channel into the next stratosphere. I'm guided by the Spirit. I'm going to listen to the Spirit in regards to, from a spiritual standpoint, where God is going to guide my channel. I'm just a vessel to deliver these various thought-provoking, educational, inspiring, useful, published content to the world. And I'm telling you, as a content creator, you're gonna make it very difficult for yourself if you don't understand the importance of having a balance and a separation from the social media persona and your personal persona. You gotta embrace that business model. You gotta have a business plan with a mission, goals, and objective for your YouTube channel, with measurable steps, objective steps you must do in order to continue to grow your YouTube channel and to have it in writing. And all of this, everything that I'm talking about, has played an impact on my channel as a content creator, reaching this 5-year milestone successfully without any issues with YouTube, without my channel having any strikes or warnings, or without being in YouTube jail or any, because I'm taking this approach like a business, people, and because it is a business. And one of the things that has helped the success of my 5-year anniversary as a content creator, and I do not, and I'm gonna say this loud and clear, I do not engage toxicity. I don't even respond to it in any shape, form, or fashion. Never have, never will. If a troll want to visit my channel, one of my styles is I'm going to acknowledge my viewers. I'm going to acknowledge my supporters. If they're listening in on the live stream, if they're sending me a comment, or if they're giving me a thumbs up or a super chat, or they join my membership by their own accord. But one of the things, my style when I'm in front of these cameras is even when I'm doing a live stream, if individuals, like I say, want to send comments through the live stream, I'm going to verbally acknowledge that. But one of the things I don't do is I'm going to stop and be trying to read what's in the comment and respond back to the comment. And the reason I don't do that, because it would slow me down on my deliverance on the information I need to present. Yes, I'm going to acknowledge and recognize and praise if a person send a comment, thumbs up, or they're listening to the live stream. Like I can see individuals in the live now. Thank you for that. But one of the things I'm not going to do is stop to be going, no, because that's going to slow me down. Because I understand the importance of maintaining a balance, and when you're slowing down and you're going, to each his own, everybody's different, but my time is valuable. It really is. I really do enjoy my downtime. I really do. Believe it or not, I'm an introvert. I can give the impression of being an extrovert, but in reality, I'm an introvert, and I've been that way all my life. So everybody's different. So I'm going to acknowledge, but I don't have time for that, because what that'll do is that can easily turn a 15 or 20 minute live stream lecture into 2 hours. No, that's cutting away from my balance in my downtime. And I understand that you have to protect your energy, protect your balance, and that's okay. And that process has worked for me. By evidence, I don't even keep count anymore. I know I got well over 400,000 subscribers. My YouTube channel became eligible for August of 2024. My YouTube channel became eligible for major brand deals. Understand the world, there's a criteria for that. There's a criteria when your channel has reached the stratosphere where now companies, you're raising eyebrows. So August of 2024, my YouTube channel became eligible for major brand deals where companies seek me out and go into contractual agreement with me to pay me as a content creator to run their product and services and brand across my channel. And you notice I said contractual agreement. So my channel became eligible for major brand deals August of 2024. And understand, I had long been monetized August of 2024. August of 2024, when my YouTube channel became eligible for major brand deals, I was a little over 300,000 subscribers at that time, and met all those other stringent requirements. So, I say that to say, with all of the things that I have in place and my approach as a content creator from day one, 5 years ago, has played a direct impact on me reaching this 5-year anniversary by having that strategic business plan, by updating that business plan, by revising that business plan for my YouTube channel. Make no mistake about that. And also in keeping that balance with my social media persona and my personal persona. I keep it separate. And that's so important. You gotta know when to deplug. Because a part of the world of social media really is a fake reality. People are only going to show their highlight reels. There's a place for it if you're gonna be one of those type of content creators where you're publishing positive, motivational, educational, thought-provoking, useful content to the world. That's good. But if you're a content creator where you're bringing toxicity and dramified content, tearing people down, harmful information that is not useful to the world, then to me, that's taking it into a whole nother negative direction. So, I choose as a content creator because in reality, if you're a content creator, your YouTube channel is going to outlive you. People 100 years in the future in my bloodline anybody will be able to watch any one of my 8,000 plus published content, and it's going to be positive, useful information, whether it's a short, a video upload, a live stream, a lecture. It's going to be something that's positive in nature, but even if it's a coffee short, real talk, people. And because I know I'm leaving my legacy. So again, I have utilized this approach that I'm talking about as a content creator ever since June the 6th. That's my actual start date 5 years ago when I created my YouTube channel. I encourage anyone, you can go to my YouTube channel right now and click the oldest video. Even my oldest video today directly links to the mission, goals, and concept of my channel. The concept of my channel, I may do various topics, but I'm going to always, from time to time, do topics in relation to the concept of my channel, which is that money piece, that financial piece, how to rise above your financial situation. That's my brand. That brand ties into my company. That brand ties into my book. And that brand ties into that very first video. And that brand ties into the mission, goals, and objective of my YouTube channel. Everything you do as a content creator should be able to directly link to your strategic plan on paper, if you got one. If you ain't got one, you need to get one. Everything you do as a content creator should be able to directly link to your strategic mission, goals, and objective of your YouTube channel. And that will have a direct impact on the success of your channel on year 1, on year 2, on year 3, and year 4, and year 5 of Marie Holiday channel, because I stay true to the vision and mission, goals, and objective of my YouTube channel. And so that's one of the reasons I wanted to do a special lecture to acknowledge my YouTube channel 5-year anniversary. And I'm not gonna sit here and try to figure out how much longer I'm gonna be a content creator. I'm just gonna be guided by the Spirit. That's all I know. So again, don't forget to mark your calendar for my upcoming live stream relational lecture on June 24th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna delve deep and go in and give the world some insight on things I do on a daily basis, a weekly basis, a monthly basis, and a yearly basis that has played a direct impact on the growth of my channel, the financial growth of my channel, the subscriber growth of my channel, the brand deals growth of my channel, the getting that YouTube Silver Play Button Award. I'm gonna give some insight on many things I do especially on a daily basis. So that's all I have. Simplify, simple fidelis, and I'm gonna leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.